Hello, world. It's July 22nd, 2026. Welcome to Cyber Briefing, your daily source for all things cybersecurity. We bring you the latest advisories, alerts, incidents, and news every weekday. Adversaries and systemic vulnerabilities continue to put user data and personal physical assets at risk across multiple vectors. Russia's Sandworm threat group is actively abusing user trust through fake CAPTCHA prompts on compromised websites, tricking targets into executing malicious code. Concurrently, security researchers exposed critical flaws in dealer-installed aftermarket car alarms across millions of vehicles, enabling remote attackers to unlock doors, track locations, or disable cars entirely without owner knowledge. The real-world impact of data exposure also escalated dramatically as microtask platform Paidwork suffered a breach affecting over 23 million users, compromising sensitive account credentials and confirmation. On the defensive, corporate, and regulatory fronts, major industry investments and legal enforcement are reshaping cyber defense and accountability. Cybersecurity startup Glow launched with a $180 million Series A round at a $1.2 billion valuation to build AI-driven, prevention-focused endpoint security, while Google introduced its specialized Gemini 3.5 Flash Cyber AI model to help security teams identify and fix software vulnerabilities more efficiently. On the compliance and legal side, insider threats met strict accountability. Threat landscape. Sandworm uses fake CAPTCHAs to trick users into running malware. Ukraine's CERT-UA reports that Russia's Sandworm hacking group is using fake CAPTCHA verification prompts on compromised websites to trick users into executing malicious code. The technique exploits user trust in standard security checks to deliver malware. Organizations and users should verify website authenticity before following CAPTCHA instructions and avoid running unexpected commands. Car alarm devices vulnerable to hacking. Security researchers have discovered critical vulnerabilities in aftermarket car alarm systems installed by dealerships in millions of vehicles. The flaws allow attackers to remotely unlock doors, track vehicle locations, and disable cars entirely. Dealerships often installed these alarms without buyer consent and left them active, creating a widespread security risk for vehicle owners who may not even know the systems are present. Incidents and real-world impact. Paidwork breach exposes 23 million users. Paidwork, a microtask platform that pays users for completing online tasks like watching ads and testing apps, suffered a data breach exposing information belonging to more than 23 million users. The platform attracts users seeking small, incremental earnings through simple jobs that typically pay only a few cents per task. Users should monitor their accounts for suspicious activity and consider changing passwords if they used the same credentials on other services. Executive risk and cybernomics. Glow raises $180 million Series A at $1.2 billion valuation. Glow, a cybersecurity startup founded by former Meta and Snowflake executives, raised $180 million in Series A funding at a $1.2 billion valuation from investors including Sequoia Capital and CyberStarts. The company builds an endpoint security platform using AI agents to monitor and control software, AI agents, and developer tools on employee devices, focusing on prevention rather than detection. Glow already has paying customers across healthcare, retail, and financial services, though it has not disclosed specific customer names or revenue figures. Policy, regulation, and legal signals. Council worker gets suspended sentence for data snooping. A Herefordshire Council employee received a suspended prison sentence after unlawfully accessing nearly 500 sensitive records of family members and acquaintances over 4 days. Jeffrey Smith, 31, pleaded guilty to violating the Computer Misuse Act by accessing medical records, social worker reports, and child assessments without authorization. He received a 2-month suspended sentence, 120 hours of unpaid work, and must pay £2,154 in costs and surcharges. Career enablement. Google launches Gemini 3.5 Flash Cyber AI model. Google has released Gemini 3.5 Flash Cyber, a specialized AI model designed to help security teams find, validate, and fix software vulnerabilities more efficiently than standard models. The lightweight model is initially available through a limited pilot program via Google's CodeMender security agent for governments and trusted partners, with a broader release planned later. In testing, Flash Cyber discovered 55 unique vulnerabilities in the V8 JavaScript engine, compared to 47 for the standard Gemini model and 36 for competing systems, and is already being used to secure Google products including Chrome, Android, and cloud services. For more headlines, visit cybermaterial.com.